In our last class, we learned how vast the gold and gem belts of America are, that the bulk of us live within 400 miles of a major deposit. We learned how to pull up a geological report to look for low sodium quartz gold veins, pure gold, igneous rock, and curico deposits. We learned gold is formed continually in a freshwater environment made possible by a high-pressure sulfur-domed environment that eventually explodes off and gives us pure gold encapsulated in quartz veins with iron sands. We learned that these quartz, gold, and igneous veins are extensive, sometimes extending for hundreds of miles in a north-south orientation. And some deposits are so vast they've been continually mined since 6000 BC in Spain. In this class, you're quickly learning how to use all the tools available to you. And using these resources will make you a valuable asset as a prospector. Not only to yourself and your family, but you'll be able to prove ground anywhere in the world and become employable for governments, property owners, companies, and of course, yourself. By zeroing in on just the pure material, you'll be saving vast sums of money, time, and wasted efforts. Many thousands of tons of earth won't have to be moved because you zeroed in on just the gold, or just the gems, or just the target material, whatever that is. Now, the use of all the tools is going to be important to you going forward so that you can zero in on locations and go for just the pure product, removing the gold from just this location, for example, the pure gold from right here. These are cracks on the Umpqua River where I took the 6 pounds of gold out. As you can see, there are more cracks that I didn't get to. But in using the tools that are available to you, you'll be able to find the gold before you ever leave your house. As prospectors, we're going to have to work much smarter than ever before. I missed this, perhaps you did too at the time, but about 10 years ago, the environmental organizations joined the jet set and began jetting from one conference to another worldwide. These are not small. The 2015 Paris Conference on Environmental Responsibility had 20,000 active participants, those jetting in, and drew 45,000 total. Setting aside the mining required to produce the aircraft, stages, electrical equipment, ships to catch the prawns for the hors d'oeuvres, pens for the animals slaughtered and for the meals, and etc., etc. Just the retooling for all the environmental gadgetry they're fueling will require massive amounts of mining for just the rare earth materials we're looking for already. And the modern methods of the independent prospector are wholly suited to sound practice because we're taking out just the gold from one specific location, the head of a bar on the inside bend of the river, or just behind one of the natural riffles where gold naturally deposits and concentrates in quantity. The old methods are well known and accepted, and those are moving a certain amount of known tons of dirt to get a certain amount of product, called a material assay. In the latest assay report to shareholders, the Rochester mine assayed gold at 0.003 ounce per ton. It's a simple matter of math to find that we must move 333 tons of earth, or 660,000 pounds of it, to get a single ounce of gold. A prospector using the methods we're teaching here today can get that same result with roughly half a pickup load of dirt. So far, the heads of the environmental organizations have chosen to attack the new methods as destructive to fish and use that line for fundraising and lawsuits against states that allow independent mining. A highly effective tactic that raises millions and ensures they'll be able to fly these to all those conferences you saw. It seems there's other forms of mining we haven't yet considered.